Famed English historian Christopher Booker once said, "There are 7 basic plots. This film fits into none of them." We saw Circus Island, so you know what that means.
Show with Nick Crow and take up over speed to hitting cruise control. J-Man, Big Paul, and the beautiful June. Gonna take you from the groove all the way to the room. Bring the games of Street Fighter, help to blow off steam. Just a sucker punch the odd life for Timothy Green. Shot birdemic, how we staying alive. They call him the badass and he's on the line. Cranking 88 minutes cause they cool as ice. Cause the bad Jim Barney looking kinda nice. All the June getting literal, Jason is getting laid. June is making sure all the monkey shots get me paid. They're just a bunch of movies while they're making the grade. Here's a real question for you, how did this get made?
Hello, people of Earth! And hello, people of Largo! Welcome to How Did This Get Made? Today, we are talking about, and believe me, I checked this multiple times, the 2005 film Circus Island, a movie that is hard to find on IMDb. On IMDb, people call it Island Fever, also Circus Camp. But tonight, we will be calling it by its God-given name, Circus Island. Rated PG, tagline, danger, tears, love, and laughter, ... It all happens under the big top. If you've not seen Circus Island when it came out, probably because you weren't watching terrestrial television, because that's where it aired. It did not come out in the theaters. But I'll tell you about this movie. It is about 2 sisters separated because one has a fear of water and the other one does not. It's about long-lost daughters, it's about ghosts, it's about the circus, and it's about a girl who's really mean. But more importantly, it's about a pervy kid with a video camera. And I will tell you, this movie defies everything I thought it was going to be and continued to surprise me until the very last scene. It is very unique in the fact that everyone in this movie is related. Pretty much. And we'll get into all of that, but I don't want to say too much more than to say, buckle up, get ready, because I want you to meet our co-host for the night. Please welcome Jason Mantzoukas.
What's up, jerks? Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Largo. Wow. These don't come along that often. Movies this straight up bananas don't come around, just every once in a while. You guys got a good one.
Truly.
Wow. This was... And I feel bad because I think I watched the wrong movie, because the one I watched was 100% filmed in the 1980s. When you said 2000, did you say...
Yes, 2005.
I was like, no way.
It is shocking because I also had the thought, is this someone's home movie?
Oh. I mean, everything, let's just do it. Get her out here.
We will do it all.
Get her out here. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage, June Diane Raphael.
Wow. I was back there buzzing like a buzzard.
We simply don't have enough time.
I want to start now.
I wanted this. I literally had a thought on the plane and said, would it be crazy if we just called tonight Circus Island
plane.
Part 1, and we devote plenty of time to Part 1, and then we come back for Part 2, because there is too much.
And I know I've said this before, but the amount of notes I took on a movie called Circus Island that I believe I now own, or perhaps owns me? I don't know.
Okay.
What is this movie
Jason,
a
my
spell?
hand never stopped moving. Never stopped moving. And
There are
and
more
it
notes
hurt. It hurt after a while.
I wrote
My
a Tom
wrist hurt.
Clancy novel.
Here's the thing. At a certain point, I started dictating my notes, but I just
Smart.
left it on. So it's just stream of consciousness, the ramblings of a stoned lunatic.
Okay, here's where I actually want to start. I want to start.
Oh, you know what? Can
with
I don't want
Wow.
to. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, no, because wait, sorry. You'll understand. You know why? I want to
Play
say
a
one.
clip.
I want to say one thing. Before we start tonight.
Hey, I just want to say, June, I'm sorry this
Thank
is
you.
happening
No,
to
I'm
you.
so used to it.
You'll understand why in 1 second. You'll all come on my side in 1 second. Before we continue on with the show, I want to say congratulations. This is our 400th episode that we've ever done.
What?
400th proper episode. It
And-
just happened to be this live show. I wanted to celebrate that moment with you all.
Wow.
And how many times have you interrupted me
Wow.
over the course of the podcast? Is it also 400?
I wanted to say it before at the top of the show, but I wanted you both to be out here.
No.
to
I
say
wish I was
congratulations.
happier to
June,
enjoy
June,
it.
Zip it. Listen, June, zip it. I need to talk
wish I was
right
in the
now.
mental
I'm
space to
so
enjoy
sorry,
it.
June. So sorry, June. I need you to zip it. Because here's the thing. When we said when we do 400, we'd stop.
That's it. Bye. And that's why I needed to get it off our chest early. We would have gone through this whole show after we already said 400 was the end. No, so I just want to say congratulations to us and 400 shows.
That's very special.
It's a special
That's
moment.
very
We're happy
special.
to be here.
Here's the thing, though. It's like special and horrifying, and I'm really proud of it. I'm really upset by it too. It's a lot of different feelings.
And I know we've said this a million times, but the fact that 400 episodes in, we still have
That's
gold,
true.
like
That's
Circus
true.
Island, our work is not done.
No, I know.
You think we
True.
want to be here? We don't.
Circus
It's
Island
late.
didn't
We're
even
old.
breach the radar of us in the
Honestly,
first 400.
this was a timeline reset. This was just like we went
I
back
felt like
to one.
watching this was like someone alt deleting my brain.
Yes.
This is before CI, BCI.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
ADI.
Is it a good time for me to speak?
Yes. Go for it.
So I want to start with just the lore of Circus Island. I want to start there because over the course of the movie, we see a tent, we see a circus tent, and in the beginning, we never go in there until I think you said this in the intro. About 45 minutes into the movie, that's
Yes.
the first time we see a trapeze,
Yes.
which is, by the way, on the beach, not in the tent. So we don't go in there for a long time. And all you see from the water is there's a giant, there's a tent. Now,
It looks like it could also be like a medical waste plant
Absolutely.
or something. It doesn't
Yeah.
have the colors.
It
or
doesn't.
the
It is
flags.
not a
It doesn't look fun.
classic circus tent.
No.
No,
You
it
know.
looks
It's a
like
dome.
during COVID when a lot of those weird tents
Yes,
popped
that's
up, like on
literally what-
Riverside and Los Feliz, and you were like, "What's
It's a
going
COVID
on there?"
tent,
It
yeah.
felt like a
Are
COVID.
there
It feels
dead
like
bodies?
it's some sort of FEMA tent.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It feels like a giant house is being fumigated or they're storing dead bodies inside of it.
Yes, but I believe one of our leads, Carlos, and we'll
I'm
get
gonna
into
need-
him.
Dude, I can't hear you.
Carlos.
Who?
Carlos.
Oh, Carlos. Oh, of
We're
course.
gonna get
The
into
lead of the
him in
movie?
yes.
Ed Marinara?
And a current, believe it or not, a current trapeze artist.
By the way,
I'm sorry. Let me be clear, June. In this movie, his dreams come true
Yes.
because he's accepted into Circus Mexicana. Wait, no. What is it?
Mexicana.
The guys, we have too much to talk about.
But at one point, he says, so we find out that his father, who's a ghost in the movie,
Also ghosts are real.
yeah.
that his father was a trapeze artist and ran Circus Island, which at that point was, I think, called Sailor Circus.
Don't know.
There was he talks
said
about
Sailor Circus.
that the sailors used to come to this island and they were taught circus. Like there's
Okay,
some,
so
yeah.
what I thought, that's interesting, Paul, because
Okay.
what I heard was that this was an island, and this was interesting to me, almost like mermaid lore. This was an island where the sailors could get some respite for a bit, watch some circus.
Yep.
And continue on with their journey.
I love it.
I think
Restored.
so, like in a pirate kind of way. Well, let me ask you this. Do you guys know where Circus Island is?
This was going to be
Where
the
do
question.
you guess
Off the
Circus
Florida
Because-
Keys?
Yes.
Well, because here's the other thing. It seems like Circus Island, you get there by car. Or you get very close to Circus
Very
Island
close.
by car.
Very much.
Like,
By bus.
Right, yes. And it seems like to get to Circus Island, you may just have to get on a boat for about 5 to 10 minutes. So it's
Yeah.
I believe Gabby takes the bus from Patterson, New Jersey.
Yes.
To Florida, and
Yeah.
then is a quick boat ride to Circus Island.
Well-
Can you imagine? Circus Island is a place you are dared to go and stay overnight.
Listen, though, if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in Florida. So that lined up perfectly
Right.
for me.
100%.
But
it's
why does
interesting,
Jamaican
though.
Joe
Wow.
take them there? Because Jamaican Joe.
By the way, I'd
and
love to hear someone sing his song.
Yes.
Jamaica,
The challenge is out.
Jamaica Joe, and I will say that the movie even opens with the steel drum sounds. So it made me think we're deep in the Caribbean.
Nope.
We're in
Nah.
Jamaica.
Nah.
Nope. We're somewhere. Yeah, we're not.
We're in Jimmy Buffett land. We're a hop, skip, and a jump from Margaritaville.
Now, I do want, just from the geography standpoint, I'll tell you what I think. You tell me where I might be wrong. This island is deserted.
Yes.
This island has no one on it but a house and a circus tent.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. But yet, it does have a functioning police.
Wait, what do you mean?
I think those cops came from the mainland.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I also
Which,
want...
again,
Well,
is a
'cause there's an
3-minute
edit.
ferry.
There's a big edit. And
Right.
so he had to come by boat.
Okay, got it. Okay. So he came
Well,
by
here's
boat.
I have a
But,
bigger question.
Is that his jurisdiction? Can he just...
Here's a bigger question. What the fuck is Ashley doing at Circus Camp? Why is Gabby's bully from Patterson, New Jersey at Circus Camp in
Because
Florida?
her
and also,
parents were going to
not
Paris.
for nothing, I wish the movie was about Ashley.
I like...
If you're not going to tell me that this isn't a Poison Ivy movie for the ages starring Ashley, the minute Ashley arrived, I was like, fuck, yes, now we're cooking.
Ashley...
What is she doing
Ashley.
there?
All right,
Billy
so...
and Ashley show up at Circus Camp.
Well,
That's right.
Ashley had to because there's that moment in school where they all talk about the great summer field trip. You know, the thing that we all do when schools go on field trips in the summer, when school's out, when they have access to all the faculty to supervise students. So the summer field trip, some people call it just camp, is why she is there now. All right,
Wait,
so
but wait, where were they originally going to go?
because I believe that one of the sisters is the principal of the school. She's like, I'll just make it up. Like, because she says,
So you
I
think she
haven't...
brought Ashley? You think Gabby's mom brought
Yeah,
Ashley?
she definitely did.
She definitely
Yeah.
did, Jason. Because
No,
I
I know.
remember thinking,
Boy, that
this
sucks.
woman, yeah, Lena, the principal,
Yes.
is running a crazy scam.
Listen,
here.
imagine.
crazy.
School was out. School was out, and they came up with the idea of circus camp. She's like, I'll get the word back that that's our summer trip.
Imagine a world in which you are Gabby. Your mom is a nightmare who doesn't seek to know or understand you. She invites your bully to camp to attempted murder you. Your father, who maybe we're supposed to be rooting for, is a deadbeat dad who left without saying goodbye and has not been in touch in 12 years. Gabby is cooked.
Wait. But you didn't bring up my favorite part about Lena, which is she also offers to adopt sight unseen her boyfriend
Yes,
or
Billy.
guy, Billy.
Billy, who's
She's
in foster care. She's so much of a better mother to Billy.
She doesn't offer, Paul.
She saw Billy once in a shed, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna adopt this guy."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And meanwhile, she's
not,
like, where's my daughter? Who cares?
Who cares? She's not really offering. She tells him, like, I'm working on becoming your legal guardian.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
It seems like a very loosey-goosey thing. So, okay, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that we are just on the same page. That this is an island. That there is no one on
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Now,
But now I'm going back to Sailor Circus.
Okay.
And I am thinking it's so close to the mainland that it can't be for sailors. Like, that's crazy. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a place for sailors to learn circus.
Like, sailors are like, you know what?
Well, it doesn't seem like teaching. Wow. Let's imagine a world in which sailors are also doing circus.
To blow off steam. I also am just fascinated because when we meet Ed Marinara, and obviously we know him by his before that's his stage name. His first name was Ed Pasta Primavera. Now, so when we meet him, he's a deadbeat dad who the Lena's
he's a remorseless deadbeat dad.
Well, Lena, his wife at the time, basically says, like, can you just please look for a job? He's like, the only job I care to look for is as a trapeze artist.
Absolutely true. And I'm like,
Red flag.
Sir, it's over. Sir,
it's
respectfully,
been over.
you have gray chest hair.
It's been over.
And as someone who also has gray chest hair, I'm not out in these streets being like, you know what I need to do?
Yeah.
Perform in the circus at an elite level in Mexico.
Yep. He says to her, I wrote this down, Mariposa.
Oh, yes. Oh.
That's what he calls Lena.
Do not sleep on this. Her name is Lena.
It's not easy getting a job as a trapeze artist. And that is what I do.
I wrote, he's a trapeze flyer by trade, ?
There's no way. And this is not to shame his body. You know, this is not, he's too old.
You can't shame it.
I guess I'm going to be ageist,
looks great.
but there is something, he looks great for the age he is.
20.
And for the position in life he's in, which is retirement.
Yes.
There's no world in which another trapeze artist, another male trapeze artist in the prime of his artistry, there's no world in which he's going to get on a trapeze and grab Carlos.
No, he's Carlos. Gabby.
No, I'm saying another man. He can't work as a
I'm
trapeze
sorry.
artist.
Well, the only evidence you need is the scene in which we're meant to believe that Carlos is doing an entire trapeze routine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, it is so jarring because I watched the entirety of the routine assuming it was one of the circus kids because it's very clearly a 16-year-old doing the entire routine. Then he flips himself off of the net onto the ground and, like Ed Marinara, plops off the net and is like, I'm here. It's me, Carlos. And I'm like, that was supposed to be him?
Thank you. They try so hard to obscure the faces whenever real circus is used that they're shooting underneath through a net, and you can tell that these circus performers are like trying to tuck their head in as hard as they can. Like, we don't see any facial features on anyone.
What's crazy is at the beginning of the movie when Carlos and Lena, aka Mariposa, are together and they have baby Gabby. They come back from vacation. She's like, I want you to get a job. He's like, I'm a trapeze flyer. She's like, then I want a divorce. It's over. He just leaves. He's
Doesn't
done.
say goodbye.
He's like literally done.
But by the way, they keep on cutting to this young girl who will meet older because it does do a time jump. And the parents are having a conversation like this. Look, you need to get a job. I can't get a job. Well, then we should get a divorce. They cut to the girl sobbing.
Tears.
Like you are hearing the biggest fight that has ever happened. And it's almost so polite that I'm like, did they just get divorced? They are so... She's like, well, you have to get divorced. Like, all right. And he just walks out with the same bag he walked in with.
He did. And at which point, it's 10 years later. Cuts to 10 years later. So I'm going to assume it's been about 5 years that he hasn't worked. It's 15 years since he has done trapeze professionally.
Well,
He's been doing what the fuck on Circus Island for 10
years.
I'll tell you what he's doing.
He's raw dogging his wife
not
is
doing
what he's
well.
doing.
He's not doing well. Lena's sister, can't remember her name, not Mariposa.
Do you want to know, can I explain to you how I decided to tell them apart?
Sure.
In one scene, Mariposa is wearing a cowboy hat, and the sister is wearing a trucker hat. So I just started referring to them as trucker hat or cowboy hat.
Got it.
I know it as straight hair, curly hair.
Straight hair, curly hair.
Curly hair.
Curly hair.
And we're all aware they are actual sisters.
I
Well, yes.
assumed they were.
Well, I mean, I'll just say it right here, too. Written and directed by Audrey Landers, written and directed by Judy Landers. So they wrote and directed it together, and it was produced by their mother, Ruth Landers,
Wow.
and the daughter is actually their daughter, another Landers. We're going to get into
Gabrielle?
Gabrielle. Yeah, yes, we're going to get into
Anne.
That's so much to process. But
Yeah.
Ann Landers?
But I'll tell you, by the way, how Carlos has been living on that island. When Curly Landers shows up, he's like, I'll take you out for some sushi and whatever.
Oh, wait.
And she's like, well, first of all, she says, I brought a granola bar. I couldn't make it. I rewound that 3 times. I couldn't make heads or tails of what was happening. But I believe from that point forward, he's living off of her dolphin training salary.
Oh, for sure.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
We are meant to be rooting for him. He's the villain until Ashley shows up, and then she's like, hold my beer.
now, the way that you just painted that meet cute, it's way weirder because she has to go to that island that is told to her is haunted to wait out a storm. And he's like, let's go have dinner. Cut to, it seems like maybe an hour has passed. And he's like, it's too late now. We're in love. And we find, first of all, finds out that this is his wife's twin sister.
They find that out immediately.
And he goes, too late for me to change because I'm already in love with you.
Yeah.
He just met her an hour ago.
He offers her sushi and a surprise. Is what he
that's
offers
what
her,
it was.
which I thought was not cool at all.
But here's what's so crazy, though, because she says,
it's moving so fast.
Curly Landers says that her sister, Mariposa, has stopped speaking to her because she got into bed with a man who stole all of her money from like a bad business venture or something like that. And it's so wild because as the movie's going on, I'm like, oh, wait, is she doing that all over again? But then here's what's so crazy about the Landers sisters and their body of work. Here's what's so crazy, because then as the movie goes on, we see Mariposa apologize for that and say that she's sorry she judged Carlos, she's sorry. And I'm like, no, everything you thought, every warning you gave her was appropriate.
Bad.
Yes, he's been living off of you and your dolphin work.
Yes.
And by the way, what's happening out there that they stopped dolphin research?
And then for sure, like when she loses her dolphin job and they're going to lose the island, the kids write to the aunt. The aunt comes in. She has the camp idea. She's going to save the day. And he's still like, no, I got to go to Mexico and wrestle. I'm Ed Marinara. My name's Carlos.
I do want to just say that Lena, the straight-haired, more serious sister, does just suggest a camp that can fit 10. She's like, you can open up a camp here for 10 people. That's not going to save anybody. 10 people?
How much are they charging,
well, then why even open the doors at that point?
Here's the other thing I'm going to say. And maybe you guys didn't notice this. There were a couple of training montages in the movie. Did you notice?
I don't think I remember.
Did you notice? There were a
just a
couple
few,
of montages set to music.
Were the whole songs played? I don't know.
Whole songs were played, and they usually went in this order. Jumping springboard, balancing on globes that are the earth, climbing a rope, all set to be... No, I'm not
kidding. And there's
kidding.
no improvement every time we saw them, right?
There are 4 complete song training montages in which all of the people are doing all of the circus training. There are, I'm going to say conservatively, 40 people in those scenes.
Well, there are real circus people.
There are real circus people.
Now, let me ask you this. I want to get one more thing straight, because there's a lot we're laying out here.
And we haven't even really...
We haven't even cracked it. We just have to get the baseline right.
I get it, but I just want to say that in the scene by the fireside, Ed Marinara does say, your eyes are so much like my ex-wife's. Before he figures out that they're sisters. What the fuck is this movie?
And then he's like, well, what do you want me to say? They do look like my ex-wives. At that point, that's a signal that she should leave, even in a thunderstorm. There's also, before any of this happens, when she does crash on the beach, or not crash, when she sets her boat gently on the beach, there are footprints in the sand happening, and we're like, ooh, ghost or Jesus, because I was thinking about that famous poem, like when, why are there two footprints now, but one footprint? And Jesus is like, because I was carrying you. And I'm like, oh, all right, is this the Jesus beach? I didn't know.
Yeah.
But they really let that ghost
Wait,
sit.
is this the Jesus beach?
So, Paul, you think that just happens
think-
on one particular beach?
I thought that's the beach where it happened.
And you think I just want to drill down into this for a second. Do you think that Jesus has been to Florida?
I think
Never mind
I think he's
Circus Island, because if so, it disqualifies him as the Son of God.
I think that Jesus has the most work to do in Florida, so he's spending a lot of time there.
Can we make How Did This Get Made shirts that say Jesus motorboated me on Circus Island?
Like, I want to...
The little kid with the rat tail motorboats everybody in the movie. Spoiler alert, he hugs everybody all the time.
All right. Quickly, you'll see why I'm asking in a second. When we do the time jump, how old is the daughter? The daughter that is Ed Marinara's daughter.
Gabrielle. When
she's in
she's
high
young.
school.
4 or 5?
No. Sorry. When we
She's
see her in high
school.
school.
Oh, 10 years
16.
later. Oh, yeah.
So 15, right?
Yeah, 15.
15. Okay, great. So that would say that he left the house for about 10 years.
It says 10 years later.
Okay, 10 years later. I'm just trying to hit these numbers.
Go ahead.
And then when we meet his new family,
Yeah.
he seems to have kids that are
I thought about this too.
10 years old or older.
Yeah.
And
If you don't think that the daughter of him and a trucker hat was conceived at that fireside the second they met, she says, I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh, I'm falling for my sister's ex-husband. It's over. It's done.
But
She's so fertile.
So you think that they basically had 3 kids in 3 years, and then they
Done.
All right,
Boom, boom,
got
boom.
it. All right, that's all I really
Let
want.
me hear you say, hey-oh, hey-oh.
Because I was like, that's
No,
a
I
lot
thought
of
about
kids.
too. It didn't seem like there was any time for pregnancy.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it
again,
seems like
it's a
she's going
magical
back to
Jesus
back.
beach, so who knows?
And not for nothing, these kids look nothing alike.
Nothing.
So
No.
I've got questions. Rat Tail's a real mischief maker. And the videographer, I don't know what he's doing, but it's not cool at all.
Not cool to just go up and down a woman.
Your sister, not just a woman, your sister cousin. He's looking at her like Roger Rabbit
hated
looks
it.
at Jessica
I hated
Rabbit.
it.
What's going on?
So I guess
These kids are creeps.
God.
I wanted to pull up. I wanted to pull up our family tree, because now we've identified everybody. Carlos is at the center of our family tree, married to Jenny and Lena.
Did we
Carlos
make this, or did someone make
No,
this?
this is our producer Scott made this
Oh,
amazing
it's so funny.
family tree that we can kind of check
I did
in
not
with.
know Mandy, Tyler, and Tucker's names at all.
Wow. I love it because right now it looks like Bobo's the mom.
Yeah. Because I called them in my notes Rat Tail Videographer and the Girl.
Well, I guess the question here is, and again, this is why I'm leading to this moment to say that, is Ed Marinara a homeschool teacher? Because
Okay, great
they're not-
question.
Are they going to school?
And
What
that's
do they do?
that's why again the moral of the story is they stay on the island and Lena realizes like this is what her daughter wants and this is the right decision for her daughter, and I want to say no, it's not. This is a terrible decision. Now, but
It's not a beach town. It is a
Paul,
deserted
there's no
island.
infrastructure. They don't have a grocery store.
Right.
There's nothing on this island.
No, I
Everything's
agree.
on the mainland.
Barely there's power on the island. And it seems to me that for 11 years or 10 years, the one piece of infrastructure they have never touched. Like that circus tent has been cobwebbed up.
Yeah.
For
I love that we're
11
calling the circus tent infrastructure.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, so the
Yeah, it's
only
never
that they
been
have,
used.
they have not even
They
turned the
haven't
lights
touched
on.
it. I wish I knew their day to day. You
Well,
know?
all
They say-
I was working with anything I had. At one point, Carlos does say to his daughter when Gabrielle comes into the picture before her sand bottle falls, and he realizes because that music plays, "This is my daughter." Before that, he says to the other daughter, Jennifer, or whatever her name is,
Mandy.
Mandy.
You couldn't be farther away from Mandy than
Amanda?
Jennifer.
He says to her, "Is this one of your friends from school?"
Yes.
And I thought, "School?
Yes. Where? Well, I think they go to school
On the
a boat
mainland?
right away. That's
so
my
they're
guess.
on that boat so people are
Seems
Seems
we're
like
coming
if
in
all
and
the
out.
kids
That's
are
it.
driving the boat, they must.
Oh, yeah.
They
Mandy's
must.
driving
But
the
at
boat
one
by
point,
herself. I think
when
it's-
Mandy and Gabrielle are heading towards the island, they seem to be in the back seat of a boat and no one is driving. Like they seem to just be like the ghost is driving that boat to the island. There's a
By the
lot
way,
of questions I have about
the
how
ghost?
they're getting there.
Oh, yes. Well, I have a lot of questions about also the economics of the camp because we watch so many training montages. You never see Carlos train anyone, by the way.
None.
He's not
Well,
spotting.
he's also not
not
good at.
He's
Yeah.
not nothing.
Well,
okay?
and the person saying that, I don't know who that is.
Who is that?
There's also
Who is that?
somebody
There's two
who's catching
trainers.
people who are doing
Well,
stuff.
Who are
Who's like
those
an
people?
old gray-haired man with a mustache.
To me,
I was like, who the fuck
they
is this guy?
decided to make a circus movie, and then insurance is like, well, you need to
need-
have a
Yeah.
professional
Fine.
on set.
But in the world of the movie, those two people have to be paid,
Yes.
Yep.
right? So it's like, well, okay, all these kids need 3 meals a day. They need they're living in tents, that's fine. But we have 2 at least trainers, but we got to buy all those balls.
But wait, they're not living. They're not
We got to
June.
buy the paint to make them look like Earth.
June, they're not living in tents. They're living in full structures because when the
are?
evil girl comes to trick the
When
boy,
Ashley goes to get Billy.
when Ashley goes to get Billy, who, by the way, is the main love interest in Russian Doll, the first season.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. By the way, I thought he might be a real trapeze artist.
No.
There's one shot at the very end where he hops off they all do that very specific roll off the net, and it was very good.
Well,
Very good.
You know who's not good is Carlos, who seemingly only hangs from a bar, swings back and forth, and then triumphantly jumps off. Like he just basically is doing the basic swing technique of a child.
Now, Paul, in your introduction, you said that one of the sisters was scared of water
Yeah,
and one
Paul,
of them
you
wasn't.
said that.
You said that. That's
Yeah.
something you said. Jason, I heard it. You said
Yeah,
it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Prove it.
I did.
When did you find that out?
Well, because when they're on the beach having their romantic wine and talking about falling in
Oh,
love.
and they have like big glasses.
Yes, he says, my wife hated the water. And she
Oh.
goes, I know somebody like that. And then the first time that Lena gets on the boat, she's like, and then that plot line drops. Aggressively. But she could not, she was so freaked out
Okay,
on the
all
boat.
right,
She
all right.
hates
Okay.
the water. And the other one loves the water. Another way to tell them apart. Cowboy hat, trucker hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you wish that Trucker Hat, her profession, her work with manatees, her work with dolphins, did you wish that tied in at the end somehow, some way?
We see so much nature footage of manatees
So
and,
So much.
and dolphins.
I think there's only like I'm gonna say 35 to 45 minutes of actual movie.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is montages and B-roll of wildlife.
I honestly, as I'm looking back on it, I'm rolling it back right now. I don't think Gabrielle, who I think is the star of the movie, I don't think she has more than 5 lines in this film.
There's a moment in the movie where there is a full song training montage, a 30-second scene, and a full song identical training montage afterwards that I was like, what? I thought I was having a panic attack.
Yeah.
I was like,
Very
didn't I just
disconcerting.
watch all of this happen? Is this possibly happening again?
Are you talking about the song Tabula Rasa?
Guys, I could talk.
Tabula Rasa, a song that makes no
I'm
sense.
talking about both Tabula Rasa and, if I'm honest, also Island Fever.
Okay, well,
Which you might remember from its, I'm going to say, 8 times being played in the movie.
I'm going to let you know that Island Fever, No Problem, Boom Chugga Latte, and Down by the Bay not only
Boom
Are-
Chugga Latte?
are written and performed
Please say Ed Marinaro.
by Audrey and Judy Landers. They wrote most of all of this. They also, for Boom Chugga Latte, they did team up with Vito and Alberto Manifresco.
Hang on. I have a real question to ask, and we'll cut this out of the episode if it turns out to be true. Did the Mafia make this movie?
Jason, they did not.
Okay.
I can give you some details that are insane. I mean, there's
I
so...
would love to see a movie about the Lander sisters making this movie.
Oh.
Like that.
Same.
I would love it.
Hard same.
Because I do love them. Like, here's the thing. Like, this movie has, as wild as it was, it has a very special place in my heart. No, and it did before I knew about Judy and what's the other one's name? Jennifer?
Yeah, do you guys not remember these people?
Oh,
you guys...
I do.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
I do, but
love
I
them.
feel like they are a part of my age TV and stuff like that. So I feel like they are young people would not know.
I don't know
Yes.
them. I'm young.
Okay,
I
well...
guess. I never know them.
Do you remember when they sang the song "No Problems, Be Happy"?
That's what I want to hear for second opinions.
No problem.
No problem, be happy.
And you kind of wanted to sing it,
Yep.
you know,
Oh.
be happy, but you couldn't.
It almost feels like "Don't worry."
Wow,
be
but
happy.
it's so not. But it's so.
not. It's
That's-
no
it's
problems. Be happy.
Be
That's
happy.
a definite Alberto Manifresco arrangement.
Original.
Oh, boy.
I would love, Paul, to talk about the psychological makeup of Ashley. I couldn't.
Okay.
I really would.
Please. She
Because-
is by far the most complex character
Oh my God.
in the entire movie. And the fact that she's not in the family tree
Yeah.
is a shame because she's, in my opinion, the most important person in the movie.
Yes.
So here's the things we know about her. And I think really, like, the only thing we know about her home life is that her parents are in Paris. Now,
And they're rich, and he's a lawyer, and he'll get her out of anything.
She's giving me Paris
Yes.
from Gilmore Girls energy.
She also
Yes.
is being driven to a public school in a private chauffeured limo, and her first line is, "I don't talk to the help."
Yeah.
I don't talk to the help. So but why does she have it out for Gabrielle so bad when no one at the school seems to care about Gabrielle?
No,
really?
Gabrielle is no shining star.
Yeah.
She seems shy and like she's not
She doesn't seem to
seeking
be a
attention
threat.
or anything. Like, yeah, why? But the other thing that surprised me, and this might just be because of the small scope of the movie, but Ashley didn't have like a group around her Mean Girls style. She didn't have like cronies who were like backing her up. She was alone, which was strange.
So she had two girls at school, but by the time they didn't seem to make it to circus camp.
Apparently
and I don't know,
not.
I don't know what happened.
They were
there.
lost at sea.
Okay.
They
And I
were
wanna
killed
say-
by a manatee in another scene.
It's very funny because when the boat arrives carrying the people from circus camp, Ashley, I'm assuming this was a choice that was made or was just part of the real experience. Ashley looks seasick.
Yep.
Very genuinely seasick.
These are the things we know about Ashley.
Yes, or she's an incredible actor, but she looked very seasick.
Very, very. Everybody else is having the time of their lives. It's like spring break.
She's also, during circus camp, wearing pink high heel pumps. Which I was like, what's happening with Ashley?
I too thought this movie was set in 1984, and made then, but for Ashley's wardrobe. And specifically that like juicy coated sweatsuit. And it really brought me back because I was like, oh, okay, now we are in 2004. There are references where it's like, oh,
Like
a Starbucks. I want a
Hermione and
Starbucks and
Starbucks
Hermione.
and
There's things, but none of
Time
them felt
stands
right.
still on this island.
Truly, and it felt like, wow, are they in the past seeing into the future? Like, I couldn't accept that this
Yeah,
was
I
in
didn't
real
like them talking
time.
about Starbucks.
I did
Starbucks
not
really
like
got
them
you.
talking about Starbucks
Is
at
there
all.
they're on a deserted island. Is there a Starbucks
Starbucks.
here? I'm dying for a latte. I was like, are you insane?
And then her sister's like, "I'll get you a margarita." They go to a bar where everyone is drinking, and she's like, "I'll have a latte with almond milk."
Yeah.
And the bartender's like, "Huh?" And then
That scene in the bar, every single background actor is doing level 20 stuff.
Yes.
Everybody's going bananas in the background. It's so good.
But Ashley's, just to go back to Ashley's velour sweatsuit, the juicy sweatsuit, because that look to me at that time in my life was everything. I was like, there's nothing better. This is the most, I've never looked better than I do in this. That look was so important to me. And now I look at it and I'm like, and it's not just her body, it's any woman's body at that time. They were so low-waisted and then they were cropped. And boy, does it make the proportions of a body look strange. And every woman looks like a lizard.
Well, it hits.
I did too.
It makes lines where there shouldn't be.
It's so strange. It's like you can't find the waist and then you think you're at the waist. That's the hip. And then you're going around.
No, they create a Dada-esque body.
Which works perfectly for this movie because it's full of clowns.
Yes.
And so they're also warping our perception
By
of
the way,
reality.
I was so upset that there was no real clown work.
Zero.
Well, there's a lot of clown paintings in the house. Sometimes the same clown painting in different rooms.
Yes.
It seems like they had run out of enough. They had to make sure the house felt circusy.
One of my favorite moments in the entire movie is in the scene where Ashley is seasick and all the kids are arriving for circus camp. They're all getting off the boat. And there's the last kid. They have to ADR a line of someone saying, "Watch out for the seaweed, it's slippery," or something like that. Because the kid walking wipes out so hard and then looks directly into lens like...
I gotta say...
I was like, they wanted to use that, so they had to ADR the line, "Watch out for the seaweed, it's slippery."
So I question this because our
boom.
Lena Mariposa also slips on the seaweed when she arrives, and her slip and pratfall is also amazing.
Yeah.
It's so well done.
Well, but then can I also say that the final scene of the movie is a kid covered in, we don't see the slip and fall, we just see the seaweed on his body. And he is the one who sees the ghost at the end. Here, I'll show you. He is covered in seaweed.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
So the falling on the seaweed is a gag that this movie has adopted because also the dock is full of seaweed. So I don't know what that is. It seems like the dock would be seaweed free because
so
it doesn't feel
slippery.
like seaweed
So
is
slippery.
coming on the top of the dock. Unless they built it very low.
Now, here's my question about the ghosts of the island.
Oh, wow.
Ghost.
You're
Ghost.
really
Joseph.
going there, huh? Okay.
I am, because I would think that what we are building toward in this motion picture is that Carlos would man up and realize at a pivotal moment that Gabrielle needs him. First of all, she shouldn't be up there. She hasn't been trained correctly. There's no.
Are you saying that the circus camp isn't training their professional kids for
she
the
shouldn't
big
be up there.
end
She's
of
not
summer
ready.
show?
He should have had a
pressuring
moment.
her in a way that I'm like, dude, you're not part of her life.
You have no.
Who's
like,
coming
stand
to
up.
this show, by the way? That was a packed house.
Also, not to jump back too soon, but before even that happens, where did that country western band come from?
On the beach.
They seemed like they
Where
were
did they come
campers.
from? His microphone not plugged in.
They seemed like they were campers who were just
What are they up to?
singing. I don't know.
I couldn't
don't
figure
know.
that out at all. Where did the full country western band come from?
Don't know. But my question is, or I think there's a better movie in here in which Carlos has a come to Jesus on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Come to Jesus as he's pulling away in the boat toward the mainland to Circus Mexicali and realize he's left this daughter he's just reunited with, and he's put her in a position where she can't succeed, and he should come back. And maybe that's the ghost telling him that. Maybe that's his father who's also jumped on the boat. And maybe he's sort of turning, he's holding onto his hands on the wheel and he's turning him back. That's interesting
I would have
to
loved that.
see.
But can I
But
say
that's
one
not what
thing, though?
happens.
June, she could handle it. She was sabotaged. She only failed because the net was cut.
That's fine, Paul, but the story is
She
not...
doesn't
That's
need him.
fine, but the story is not about, like, can she handle it or not? It's like, are you a father
Here's
or
the
not?
thing. Carlos learns nothing.
Nothing.
Carlos learns nothing, and he is the villain of every person's life in the movie. Full
Yes.
stop. His children should be taken away from him. He should be put in jail.
Now,
That's it.
Now, I will say, I have more empathy and respect for Carlos's grandfather, the ghost, who decides.
Now, is that Carlos's grandfather?
I believe it was his
I
grandfather.
think it's Carlos's father.
Was it his father? I thought it was his grandfather.
Oh, I apologize.
wow.
So you guys said father
What
before. I
happened
didn't
to
want to
his
correct
dad?
you.
Was he
I
not on
did
the
check the
circus?
text
Okay.
of the script, and I really was getting into it. Now, the grandfather, because he had the old-timey mustache.
Yes.
That's how we know. He's got one of those whoop mustaches. So, and he's also wearing one
But
of those.
here's the thing. If you really drill down into it, for how old Ed Marinara actually is,
Yes.
Yeah,
the
that's true.
father figure that they're calling grandfather would have had to have been the age of Ed Marinara's actual father in that era. Also because he's Ed Marinara at the age of, I'm going to say conservatively 57, is playing his grandfather from the past at, I'm going to say 57.
Now, if we're just saying the grandfather is dead, right?
Well,
we know.
no, we are saying that.
Right, okay. I think we're
That's
saying
not
that,
up for debate.
But he's dead, but he hasn't fully passed over. He
But
still has work to do.
he's
it
been
seems.
dead for, let's just say conservatively, at least 10 to 15 years. At least.
The grandfather?
Yes. Or you want to say longer?
Oh, I think the great. You're telling me.
Okay, you tell me.
Ed Marinara's grandfather
Yeah.
has only been dead 10 years.
I'm
What?
trying.
What are you
Well,
talking
because
about?
what
Well,
Paul's saying is,
I'm
despite
driving
the
to-
actor's age, he's assuming that that Carlos, not Ed Marinara,
Yeah.
Carlos is a 30-year-old man.
Okay, well,
But wait,
that's
no.
patently insane.
What I'm trying to get to is this. Conservatively, tell me how many years the grandfather has been dead.
50.
Great. If we can all agree on 50, so this grandfather waits 50 years to fucking show up like fucking Yoda in the end of the Star Wars movies where he's now, the ghost is fully sitting in a chair having full-on conversations. Like,
He's
this
fully
is...
corporeal.
So for 50 years,
Do you
while his
think-
son has been here, while everything has happened, he's like, I won't use this trick yet.
Do you think, and this is a real question, do you think the grandfather hasn't moved on because he's there to save Gabby's life in this moment? Like that his unfinished business is Gabby's fall
Well-
in 2005?
He does say that you call me ghost, I say I'm an angel. Right? Because that's his, like, here we go.
How could you be here if you're dead?
Who knows?
And that's the best writing you're going to get. But continue.
Who knows?
Take the note, M. Night. How does it work? Who knows?
Who knows?
Don't
Grandpa.
look too deep at it.
You're a ghost.
Some call us ghosts, and some call us angels. I came because you needed me.
I wish Daddy was here.
He will be.
So now, here's my question.
So he also can see the future.
What's his name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Where's Joseph from?
Italy, baby.
Oh, I almost got you. I almost got you. Wow, that was close. But real talk, where's Joseph from? Because this guy's got
God.
an accent.
I
Mexico?
can't believe that we have not even talked about the boy who's being abused. Billy is being abused by this man who looks like by the way, best performance in the movie.
Incredible stuff.
Incredible. Now, okay, so when we see Billy in his foster home, what a indictment of the foster care system. I did appreciate that. When we see
The Landers sisters really took it to task.
when we see him in that home, he's in the shed. And then when he goes to the main house, he knocks on the front door. And I wanted to say, Billy, you live there, don't you? Are we to believe that he lives in the shed with the tools? He lives there. He stays
Yes.
there? Wow.
Oh,
Well, where
wow.
is
Somebody in
his
the audience
bed?
is very adamant that he does live there. I didn't get
I-
that. I just thought he got like, you don't fucking enter the house unless you knock and say that I could be busy in here. Like, I feel like it's a sock
Oh.
on the door kind of house.
Wait a minute. Whoa. A sock? A sock on the door kind of house? I don't think you can put a sock on the door of a whole house.
Well, I mean,
that's a fucking baller move to be like, don't come into the whole house because I don't know where we are and it's fucked up. I don't want you to see, so don't even come into the whole ass house.
I believe that guy is up to
Imagine
a lot
coming up
of
to a
bad
house
stuff.
and seeing a sock on the door, being like, you know what? Why don't we take a walk? Why don't we find a diner?
Oh my!
A sock on the door kind of house. What are you talking about?
One of those socks in the door houses. That's, by the way, anybody who has been through the that program knows. That's
What program?
Foster
What
care.
program.
Foster
Now we're
care.
getting somewhere.
Have you been putting socks on the door of our home?
You know what? I got my business. They got their business.
June, when you get home, check your shed.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. There's so much back and forth. Lena and Gabby do so much back and forth between Florida and Patterson, New Jersey for no reason. They go back and forth and back and forth. I'm like, just give us Circus Island.
I don't think the audience can handle that much Circus Island.
Holy shit. The use of... can we talk about the use of slow motion?
Sure.
In another, I'm assuming, bid to make the movie longer, they just inexplicably at times do slow-mo on scenes that do not warrant slow motion. It is like someone like bouncing off of the net. It's just slow-mo of people barely in frame, falling out of frame. It's so weird.
No sense.
The thing that strikes me as weird, we've talked about a lot of weird things. What bothered me the most was Billy, when they were sleeping in the living room, he's like, I can't sleep here. Bobo, come with me. Bobo's the bird. And him and Bobo leave. So... is he treating Bobo like a dog? Like him and Bobo sleep in the same room?
Here's the thing, and I wrote this in my notes. The bird freaked me out.
Me too.
And Paul, I apologize. I know you were raised with birds.
Yes.
I don't like it when birds are in the house. I don't think they should
Let's be
be.
clear,
They
though.
should be in the sky. Period.
Yeah. Paul was raised with birds, but he didn't like them.
No. I know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I really, the bird's presence concerned
Yes,
me.
very upsetting.
And I felt like the bird was a better father than Billy's foster father.
Yes.
And possibly Lena as a mother. I'm not sure.
Let me break down a little bit about
Can
these.
I just say
Yes,
one thing,
please.
Paul, before your stats?
No stats.
So, okay. So, Ashley, I just want to ask, when Ashley, lies about being sexually assaulted and raped, so that happens, but...
Can we watch that scene for 1 second?
No. Let me ask my question first,
Okay.
Paul. So, Billy rejects her. She immediately changes course and jumps in the water. Now, I'm not sure, looking back, I'm like, was she being pulled out by the riptide?
I don't know. It felt like either she really was being affected by a riptide, perhaps, but more it felt like, if you're not going to give me the attention that I want this way, here's another way to force you to give me your attention. But then there was the storm, which confused it as well.
That's the
so
thing.
I couldn't quite tell.
Why
it
aren't
was
these-
so difficult because I was working with the reality that she actually was struggling in the water, that she did almost die.
Well, let's check
and
it
that
out.
Billy saved her, and she still did what she did,
Yeah.
which is really wild, Ashley. Really troubled stuff.
So this is her splashing around.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, yeah. And that these creeps are filming the whole thing?
Filming the
Well,
whole thing,
and
but
then
also
don't do anything with the footage?
and
Well-
leave her for dead.
Yes.
But also,
They're like,
why?
let's get out of here so we don't get grounded?
Why don't they admit it? They're afraid. Like, they're letting Billy get kicked out of camp. He's being kicked off Circus Island. They're letting it happen.
I would believe that if, well, honestly, the story I told myself, because the movie didn't give this to me, but it was also there somehow, some way. My story was that Carlos
This,
Carlos.
again, this is a man at the top of his game.
Top of his game.
Vis-a-vis trapeze. This is a man that is Olympic level
Yep.
athlete.
Elite,
Carlos.
elite trapeze artist. My story was that he has such an anger issue and such a rage problem that to tell this dad that they went outside at night and got out of that tent. By the way, why were they sleeping in the tent when their bedrooms are inside?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And the
that
campers had their own
They were
huts.
really terrified of him.
Yes.
Right, so he's
I think so.
abusive.
Well, he also
I think so.
he abandons everybody all the time. He abandons Gabby when she's a baby. He abandons them on they're like, "Oh, tomorrow is going to be the big show. Your friends and family are coming. All this stuff's happening." He's like, "But I won't be here. I'm gone.
Can't make it.
I'm out.
Wish I could, but I won't be.
I have to go achieve my dream, which is not you." Family, or not you, other family.
You know what?
It is neither of these families of the sisters I fucked. I just want to drill down into that like Carlos did. He's fucking these sisters, and he's like, but I still got to go do the circus in Mexico because
By the way,
that is
they
my
also,
dream.
he says that whole thing, you have the same eyes as my sister, and face, and nose, and body.
Yeah.
These are twins that look identical. And he's like, wow, the eyes. It's everything, buddy. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown because I'm sure this will come up as we go out into the crowd. 3 generations of Landers women and boys collaborated on this made-for-TV movie. Ruth Landers, okay, she escaped Germany in 1938, and Audrey, she was born in 1956. She plays Lena, the one with the straight hair. She married Donald Berkowitz, an executive of some sort of packaging company. They had twins Adam and Daniel, who appear in this movie. Daniel plays Tucker, the kid with the rat tail, and he continues to act.
Was Rat Tail the one that the sort of circus MC?
video camera.
Yeah, ring master. What are they called?
Now that's, yes.
Yes. I thought he did a great job in that role.
Oh, yeah.
And I could see even up here that he's got something.
Well, Adam, who plays Tyler, the camera kid, took his father's last name and is not involved in entertainment. Now, Judy, born 2 years after Audrey, she plays Jenny, the one with the curly hair. She's married to a Dodger. They have daughters Lindsay, who plays Gabrielle, and Christy, who plays Mandy.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Now,
figured.
they are also on my Super Sweet 16. Yes, Christy's birthday was on my Super Sweet 16, where, and this is where it all comes together, she had it at the Ringling Museum because... the Sweet 16, that MTV show, My Sweet 16. Now, she had it at the Ringling Museum because, and this will tie the whole thing together,
Wow.
the family is from Sarasota, where Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus do their winter training. Hence, the circus
Circus
tent,
Island.
and that is probably with the genesis of the idea, and we all go backwards from that.
By the way, here's the thing. I think that the idea of a circus training movie, that's really interesting. I'd
Home
love
run.
to see that. Right? Like,
Why
how
why
they
does that
train?
start at minute 50?
Don't know. But also, why on an island?
Yes. But even still, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm willing to be like, weird island, haunted, circus. Okay. But why is everybody so old?
Yes. And why is there an attempted murder?
Here's the thing. Everybody in this movie is somehow both too old and too young. They're too old to be vibrant, thriving athletes, and the kids are too young to be like sexualized in the way they're being sexualized, if you don't mind me saying.
It's Sarasota, so rules are different there.
But that's it. You're right. It's Florida, baby.
That's
This
the
movie's
thing.
playing by Florida rules.
It's true. Like, Ed Marinera's like hot to
can't,
go.
I mean-
Like, he's like, so I can see how in the retirement community, in the 55 and over community, he is an
Oh, yeah.
elite athlete.
I
But when
also see
she's-
how...
when he's like, because they say she begs him. His wife begs him. She says, the camp is doing great. We're no longer in debt. You don't need to go to Circus Mexico, And he's like, this is my dream. This is my time. He says the phrase, I hold the world in my hands. vis-a-vis how big he's going to become after performing
Also,
trapeze.
I really wanted to know, though, how much do you get paid? Like, this is a professional road to nowhere for him.
And by the way, he also talks about learning a special maneuver, like a special triple flip, which we never see executed.
No,
nor does he ever train for.
What a great, little bit of a thing you could put in the movie to be to watch him getting better and better and succeeding. He's going to do it.
Well, it would be more fulfilling to be
Wouldn't
he
that be
actually
great?
learned how to do this thing.
No, the movie would be better if he died.
I mentioned earlier.
Everybody would be better off if he died, period. I bet he has a life insurance policy.
Honestly, it would be so wonderful for these sisters to raise a family together on an island.
Yeah.
That's like a dream come true.
Have the ghost take the corporeal shape of the guy, and then have the.
So you think the sisters should fuck the ghost?
I smell a sequel. All right, let's go to the crowd. We've talked, and there's a lot more on the bone here. Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hi, my name's Nathan. So assuming this camp is for profit, given that Billy...
100%.
I don't think they got the 401c application done in time.
Are we doing forensic accounting on Circus Island?
Yeah, no, likely. But how did Billy make it there, and is the camp funded from foster care money?
Well, I think...
that's a great question, actually.
You're right. Billy should get kicked out.
I think that the public school provides them field trips. You don't have to pay extra to go.
I also think Lena is trying to take care of Billy, so I think she kind of ensured that he got there, so that I guess he could drill her daughter.
What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, Jesse. I just have a quick theory. I actually got the vibe that they made this movie because Mandy, the younger daughter, she was the only one they actually showed do all the tricks that she said she could do. I think that she was actually part of the Ringling or whatever, and they decided they were going to make the movie for her.
I wondered about that too.
That makes sense.
The tough thing about Mandy's actual skill level is she had one trick, and she did it. We saw that one 15 times.
She did the flip at the picnic bench.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, sir. Do you rep Mandy? We get it. You love
She
Mandy
is good.
and think, what, she should get more
Here's
work?
my question, though. What we know that Mandy's been training for Circus since she was 5. Why didn't Carlos train his sons?
Yeah. Well, I will say Rat Tail is training. He's doing in the montages. Rat Tail's very
That's
present.
fine,
but the
but
other kid just does video.
He's just recording
He's just
it.
peeping and creeping.
But why hadn't they been starting their training process
Because, by the
earlier?
way, they didn't know that they were going to get video evidence of a faked sexual assault.
Yeah.
They were just straight up getting...
Peeping and creeping.
Well, I mean, I guess they saw that there was a little bit of manipulation, but they're just taping... I mean, they got stuff on there.
Oh,
they
well,
definitely
I mean, I
have
think
Ed
he's
Marinara
Honestly,
fucking
release
their mom.
the tapes.
Release the tapes.
Release the tapes.
Please, release the tapes.
Wait a second. Is this Epstein's Island?
Is this... Yes. Circus Island is Little St. James. You're right.
Ed
Didn't we all
Marinara
see Bill
hung
Clinton in the
himself?
background?
I don't believe it. All right, yes, your question. Hi, what's your name?
Linnea.
Hi, Linnea.
So Jesus is actually credited in the IMDb
Yeah, I saw
credits,
that.
and apparently it just says Jesus and then self as who he is, and apparently there is a special thanks in the credits of the film to Jesus. So someone from the production specifically made a Jesus IMDb account to be able to credit Jesus.
And I will say, and now look, you say he wasn't there. I do think that those were his footprints, going back to my beach theory. Right? That's what he does. He's known for the footprints on the beach thing. You get Jesus. I tried to get him a couple times. He's hard to get because you got to fly him from Florida. He won't.
He was in The Dictator with me.
Yeah, he'll do local hire stuff,
We
but he
shared a
won't
trailer.
travel. All right, hi. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Jason, and this is a question that I
Cool.
think,
This guy gets it.
and I think you're going to like this question.
It's been a while since
in
we've had one.
the climax, when Ashley is behind the pole and being no, she's concerned about the net. There is a shot of her. She's wearing a wedding ring, which adds an entire dynamic to her character that is not developed at all. So I think Ashley's married.
Yes, I saw that as well, and I was like, what the fuck is this? But what I thought was, because she's in that scene, she's stealing from the house. She snuck into the house and is stealing money and stealing stuff. So I was like, oh, did she steal that ring and put it on, and maybe they cut the scene in which they show her put it. I was like, because I also was like, is Ashley married? Because I was like, heartbroken. Because that's my girl.
I did do a little research on Ashley and where she is now, and she's a life coach now.
I love. And
Yes.
I just want to be clear, Paul, you mean the character.
Yes. Hi, what's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Van Duncan, and my question is about Jamaica Joe. We haven't been talking about the most interesting character, Jamaica Joe, with his fake dreads. We're obviously not in Jamaica. Is this his only job, is transporting children to and from this little St. James? Because where is he getting this paid for this? And also, he enjoys it too much?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
By the way, it does feel like that was an actor choice to be like, oh, I have this, like it's like, well, you got like a hat with dreads in it, like, yeah. And he's like, I'll wear that, and no one could tell him no.
Paul, I disagree with you. I feel like the Lander sisters showed up and said, you're wearing this. Your character's name is now Jamaica Joe?
I did wonder about Jamaica Joe, though, because the trip from the mainland seems to be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, you're giving everything you have, Jamaica Joe, in the hopes of, I think, a tip. But this has been such a short trip that, like, you're not getting
is he
much.
Like bringing
Jamaica
everybody
Joe is
to
like an
and
Uber
from
boat
school?
driver.
Sorry, go
right?
ahead, Paul.
I think Jamaica Joe's like an Uber boat driver, right? I mean,
Yes.
that's what he's
Yes.
supposed to be like, right? He's like,
But he's
like a water taxi.
he's also, I think, responsible for the party vibe. Like when they show up, like it's spring break, I believe it's not because they're excited for circus camp. That's because it's Jamaica Joe.
okay, so then that brings me back to my first question early on, which is like, we know it's Florida, but this movie I don't think posits it's Florida. I think this
Really?
movie goes, it's Jamaica, or it's an island. I think they're going,
I think
it's an
you might
island.
be right. It's an island somewhere. I mean, the other
wow.
crazy thing you have to remember about Jamaica Joe is that he's such a good time that when Lena, who has a fear of the water, according to you, Paul,
She does.
Well, mine...
I'm right about that, right?
she gets off the boat, she's singing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the power of Jamaica Joe.
Yes.
What's your name of this question?
Christina, and on that, when she's out and the storm hits, she's like, oh, land is 2 hours away. I guess I have to go to that island. And then the island becomes a 5-minute shuttle every time anyone else wants to go.
True. Yes.
How many boats are coming to fill that circus tent? Because it looked like hundreds of people.
What's she
To see a student
doing?
show. I remember
What's
when I
she
did-
doing with the dolphins?
Oh.
Real question.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
She's
Okay, so that's a
other
great
than naming
question.
them. She gives them names.
I think she's researching them.
How?
Well, that's where they
How-
shut down.
how
That's where they
and to
shut it
what
down.
effect?
They're like, you didn't do much.
I mean,
You just named them, lady.
Yes. That's what
they-
when she got fired, I was like, that's fair.
At one
fair.
point, they go, you haven't met our other sister. She's a dolphin.
Yeah.
To which point, I'm like, oh, that will come in later. No.
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 Well, I mean, wouldn't it have been cool if the dolphin had saved Ashley?
That's what I was hoping for.
You know, that
or
would've been
killed
great.
her.
Yeah.
But no, yes, or killed her. Oh, if the dolphin killed Ashley, fuck, that would have been cool as hell.
Yeah, your name and your question.
My name is Susan. I just want to know, how long is this camp? How much money are they making at the camp? And how good are they getting within the time frame, these circus acts? I don't understand how quickly this is happening. It makes no sense.
Well, I
Very
will
dangerous
say,
stuff very quickly.
while watching...
She says all our bills are paid. How?
Here,
She says all our bills are paid.
If you don't mind, what I love about this question is you asked the question about the financials of the camp, and someone over here went, yes! Like, my question is being answered. Show me the spreadsheet.
Well, listen, I think what they're hoping for is that even if they're not, this could be sort of like a beta test of it all. And I think they're hoping because, Lena has that whole conversation about give someone a fish, feed themselves for a day, teach someone how to fish, feed themselves for a lifetime. So I think what they're hoping is this is sustainable. But it does seem pretty seasonal as a camp.
Well, yeah, because they said you don't have to go back to your school. It's like, yeah, you do, because where are you going to get the influx of children? for the camp. They are unless they are.
Well,
gonna
I mean, if they really scale it up, they can be getting kids from
Well,
more
you're
than just the Patterson, New Jersey high school. How about that?
The Patterson pipeline.
How about kids that want to do circus camp, not fucking Ashley, who's here to do murder? What are we talking about?
And by the way, they really could open up and franchise this because it doesn't need to be on an island.
By the way,
in fact, it's worse. And insurance would never let this exist.
Do you think that
wait, it's
this
Florida.
is the
Doesn't matter.
beginning? Is this the beginning of the Ringling Brothers Circus? Is this an origin story of it?
In 2005?
Well, there was no elephants. They really got rid of that. There's gonna be
There
more
were no
circus stuff.
animals, yeah.
Yes, your name and your question.
My name is Victoria, and my question is, why was Carlos so anti-telephone, yet he had like high-speed internet?
Loved it.
Oh yeah, he didn't have
Loved
a
it.
telephone.
Who knows why?
And how did the kids?
I honestly think something like there were collectors calling him or something. Someone was coming after him.
Why have a telephone? Then someone can call and offer you a job.
Our friend from Australia, where are you? Where's our friend? Do you have a question? I want to give you a. You traveled so far. You don't have to have a question, but if I wanted to give you a chance, okay.
Just to June's point about Sailor Circus, is it possible that the circus is like a shipwreck? Because they have nets and they have a crow's nest and they have ropes. Maybe this movie's trying to tell us something about the origins of circus.
So circus was started by sailors.
Wow.
Who crashed on the shore and had to entertain themselves.
Boy, are you envisioning a version of this movie that is so much more interesting than the movie itself is interrogating? Yeah, that would be
I love
awesome.
that.
That would be awesome. You're right. So many of the elemental circus components can be found on a tall ship. Like it's as if Master and Commander shipwrecked, and they became. If the surprise went down, and they were like, "I guess we'll tumble."
Now,
so much bad tumbling in this movie.
So much bad tumbling.
So much bad tumbling. So many unsure-footed landings of flips.
The problem with the montage, aside from it being
Which
the
one?
whole movie, was that when we get to the last one, like, well, even the show, like our team's ready. We did it. We watched all this. We watched them work. We watched them persevere. We watched them fall. But we never see them excel. Yeah. We just never see
them
it.
excel, and we never see them. We also never see them get better. We're not charting.
No.
We're not charting growth.
I just realized something. When she cut the net like that, Ashley, wouldn't people have died
I'm so glad you brought this up, Paul.
before?
Well,
So
they show that.
They show that, but this is another crazy fucking thing about the way Ashley's mind works. Is it seems
The
that
Ashley mind virus.
It seems that she cut it in a way where she knew when Gabby was going to come up. She knew other people were going to fall and that the force of them was going to open it a little bit further than the next person. And then she knew when Gabby, big old volleyball playing Gabby, 6-footer, that she was going to bust that thing open.
Yeah.
Right. So she really was duplicitous.
Well, I mean, she's a genius.
She is an evil genius.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read some notes that I made in order.
Okay.
Ashley is wearing pink pumps at circus camp. Ashley is an absolute psycho, and I love it. I would rather be watching the movie that is about Ashley slowly killing everybody who won't engage in her drama. Ashley is relentless. I respect her game. She gets caught every single time, but still persists in being awful. Ashley is unreal. She's a fucking boss. Ashley is an alpha. I wish this was Ashley's movie. Holy shit. Ashley's doing straight up sabotage.
By the way,
Ashley
though,
is this movie's villain? Question mark?
now
Pretty late.
Ashley does have one moment of regret and humanity.
Oh my God.
She tries to
She tries
stop.
every time she's hanging on the pole and being like loser or whatever she's saying. It's so funny. This character is so good, and I'm only angry that there's like 40 minutes of the movie she's not present for.
Now, obviously, we have opinions about this movie. The people out there with a different opinion, it is now time for Second Opinions.
Hi, my name is Harley. This is going to be bad, so sorry.
No, it's going to be great.
okay.
Here we go.
Here's a little song I wrote in the last 30 minutes of the show. No problem. Be happy. It's about an island off the coast of Sarasota, Florida, and ghosts. It's Circus Island. It was overstimulating to me, but I guess it made some other folks happy. It's Second Opinions.
Yes! Amazing. Just know, everybody who is singing a Second Opinion song tonight just came up with it right now. All right, so here we go. It's now time for Second Opinions.
All right. Hi, I'm Kevin, and I just want to preface this by saying that scene before the show where they had a bunch of yellow balloons. This is what inspired this song.
Great.
Circuses just need yellow balloons, yellow balloons, yellow balloons. Someone only bought yellow balloons, yellow balloons, yellow balloons. Please don't talk about all the yellow balloons, yellow balloons, yellow balloons. I'll stop singing about the yellow balloons, yellow balloons, yellow balloons.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Now, for all of you who have not been in attendance tonight, I said to everybody, I said, who has a Second Opinion song? No one had it. So these two people came up and they delivered
That was
amazing
amazing
Second Opinion songs. But guess what? We didn't need them because there are no second opinions. Yes, there are no second opinions. For the first time ever in 400 episodes, there is not a single review on Amazon. No 5-star reviews, no 1-star reviews, okay? There are no reviews. So
I'd like us
my
to fix
job,
that. Yeah.
The job here tonight is go home and write some reviews for Circus Island. We cannot have this continue. I can't believe that, but 400 episodes.
I am surprised there's not more Amazon reviews because I do think this
There
movie...
are none.
Right, none. More than
Why
zero.
are you so mad at us?
I just think in 400 episodes there's been zero.
We love
zero.
But here's the thing.
Oh, we love
I
you.
do
Thank
think
you.
that this movie has an opportunity to be a real class. I'm serious. Like, there's things about this movie that are so great.
I can't recommend the movie more highly.
I feel the same.
It was a joy in every way. It's confusing in the most wonderful ways, but yet it all makes sense. I want these people to never retire. And there are literally pages and pages of notes because I wrote down at certain points the boy who just says belly flop and jumps in an inch and a half of water. They bring an estranged girl to this island, and she's like, "Give me a minute," and they go, "Okay, see you later." And they immediately leave her just alone in the house. There's nothing, and that joke about swinging, which doesn't even seem to make sense, but yet they just commit to it. And I just love it. I love this movie.
And I'm also like, again, not to repeat myself from earlier in the show, but like the idea that we've never known about this, nor have known about the entire Lander sisters oeuvre, that it sounds like we have many more movies to cover.
Yeah, I do. I think I need to write a movie about the Lander sisters.
Oh, by the way,
I do feel very inspired by them.
I love this.
Yeah. All right, I'll
It's
get on
set
it.
in Florida?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, a movie about the making of Circus Island?
And just
Please
like,
let me
how did
play
they
Ed
get
Marinara.
to? You got it.
I've got the great
got
chest hair.
I'll get the rat tail. Let's get this. I want
Jason Mantzoukas as Ed Marinara, as Carlos Carrera in Circus Island.
We will make our Jesus shirt. We'll make a Circus Island crew shirt so you can get the word out.
Wow.
Jason, June, any final thoughts?
I mean,
God.
fucking hell.
This was really, honestly, and I didn't know it was our 400th episode. And
And sorry
What
to
a
interrupt
treat.
you about that.
that's
Thank you,
okay.
Paul.
But honestly, it feels so right that it was because it feels like we're gonna make 400 more.
Oh,
it just
I agree.
Just feels like
I agree.
it's honestly like a real reset.
Cut to show is over announcement. No, I agree. This was exceptional. I was cackling with laughter today watching it. This was an absolute treat in every single way, in a way that I was like, this is why I'm still watching nonsense in the middle of the day out of my mind, racing here to talk about it. I loved every minute of it. And here's the thing. This is just one of two exceptional island-based pieces of media that I'm consuming. I'd also love to shout out Widow's Bay right here.
Amazing.
Oh.
Friend of the podcast, Katie Dippold. Incredible show. Apple
Amazing.
TV.
Best show on
Unreal. Another show about a haunted island.
That's right.
Which is better?
That's
you
right.
tell me.
That's right.
Widow's Bay or Circus Island, are they the same?
Oh God, that's right.
And why aren't the Lander sisters on Widow's Bay? And they can be.
Yes.
And that's the important.
Let's get A
We'll tell Katie this
Landers
week.
on Widow's Bay.
Thank you for being here tonight with us. I know this is a freewheeling show. You have all been an amazing crowd.
Not all of them.
And handful of you.
There's a
great.
couple of duds.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming out. 400 episodes. You have been amazing. Thank you to everybody up in our booth. Thank you to Largo. We love being here. We'll let you know when we do another show. Bye-bye.
Eat shit, LA.
I hope you all enjoyed that magical voyage to Circus Island. And for those of you going to summer camp there this year, I hope that you are learning so many special skills. Thank you, as always, to our pals at Largo. I'm talking about Flanny, Griffey, and Skills in the booth. And yes, we did make the shirt, Jesus Motorboated Me on Circus Island. It is now available at howdidthisgetmade.dashery.com. That's right, a brand new t-shirt, sticker, iPhone case, place to get your merch from the show. I mean, it still is TeePublic, but now it's just howdidthisgetmade.dashery.com. You can also just go to hdtgm.com to just have a cleaner path there. I want you to know that the show's not over. No, we give you now a chance to add your thoughts, and you can do that by going to speakpipe.com/HDTGM. What's great about this is so many people are leaving us more messages because you don't have to call it. You can use your phone or your computer and just record a message. We've been loving these messages, but if you want to stay, back in the old school and just type in your message, you can always do that on our Discord at discord.gg/HDTGM. And then we will judge a handful of those worthy enough to play on Last Looks and make you all compete for the best correction and omission. Let me tell you, next week, you're going to want to be listening to Last Looks because we are sitting down with Abbott Elementary showrunner Justin Halpern. He will be talking about his brand new book, but Justin is one of the funniest guys, the creator of Shit My Dad Says, the original Twitter account. He's simply the best. We had a great time chatting with him. And just so you know, we will be back at Largo on July 31st and August 1st. Jason, June, and myself, we will all be there. Movies will be announced soon. And if you can't wait, then why don't you go see June and I, now I'm only in it for just a couple seconds, in the brand new RuPaul movie, Stop That Train, which is very, very funny. Go check out, support some independent cinema. It's so, so good. And June will be in the Legally Blonde prequel series L on Prime Video, premiering on July 1st. Oh, it's so good. You are going to love it. Make sure you're following us on our Instagram because we have video clips coming up from this very episode. And in our Last Looks next week, we will also have a deleted scene that we didn't even play in this episode. How about that? And like I always say to you every week, make sure you are subscribed to our feed and have automatic downloads turned on in the show settings. It helps us, especially when contract negotiations are coming up. And we also just simply appreciate it a lot. A big shout out to our behind the scenes team. I'm talking about our producer, Scott Sani and Molly Reynolds, our engineer, Casey Holford, and our social media manager, Zoe Applebaum. And of course, our man in the booth with the camera. That's right. I'm talking about Wes, taping that footage for you. We will also forever be thankful to the one and only Avril Halley. That's all I got, people. I want to know more about these sisters, so please come correct next week and give me some details. All right. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.